The sooner the better. I think their trial comes up. Oh, look at that. Silver tips. I love that. Did you hear that, by the way? That is the sound of silver. Nothing sounds like it. They have silver's in everything these days. Like everything. Flat screen TVs, solar panels, and it's in such small amounts, you know it's never coming back. You can't recycle solar panels when they only have 1 ounce of silver in it. You have to melt down every part of the solar panel, get everything else out of there. It would cost too much. So they leave it in landfills. And they leave it. And they leave it. And what happens to gold? It gets stacked in vaults. And it gets bigger and bigger. Right now, there's about 6 billion ounces of each. But silver is 1/90th the price of gold. If I was going to tell someone from the future, let's say 10 years from now, that they could buy 90 ounces of silver with just 1 ounce of gold, they would say I'm a lunatic and have me locked up. The other way around would probably be true, that you could buy 90 ounces of gold with 1 ounce of silver. Nobody needs gold. Gold is a store of value. My wife will tell you different, the gold jewelry thing, I get it. Gold is great. Silver, who needs a cell phone? Who needs a flat screen TV? Who needs a solar panel? Who needs an electric car for the future? The green energy thing, God bless Joe Biden and the Democrats, because if they get what they want, silver will be $1 million an ounce, because there's not enough silver to make that many green cars, solar panels. Elon Musk is not a dummy. And yet he doesn't say a word about silver ever. If silver price went to $1,000, his whole world would change. I think he's secretly stacking it up. Kind of like the Hunt brothers did. Remember that in 1980, the Hunt brothers? That was 110 million ounces that they stacked up. JP Morgan recently acquired 1.2 billion ounces, and then they got busted, kind of. And now that 1.2 billion ounces is going to somebody else. I think it's going to Warren Buffett. And I think Warren Buffett's going to give it back to the American people. I know a lot of people are like, no, wait, Bix, it can't be. All you got to do is read his father's speech on the floor of Congress in 1946 about the necessity of gold money in the United States of America. Buffett loved his father. And anybody who listens to Buffett talk about gold especially, he'll say, it's useless. You dig it out of the ground and then you bury it in the ground in a safe. That doesn't make any sense. Read his father's speech, and knowing how much Buffett idolized his father, he's doing something big as his last hurrah. I think he's taken the 1.2 billion and is going to give it back to the people of America. We will find out though soon enough. He's 93 or something like that? Crazy old. That's just another road to root of theory that I throw out there and do some research. A lot of research goes into this stuff. I was screaming about Buffett probably 6 years ago after studying what he did in the late 90s when he got 130 million ounces of silver, and then it was taken away from him by the bankers. They said, we're going to throw you in jail for this fraud at General Re unless you give us your 130 million ounces. So he gave it to him. The fraud, which was real, it was an insurance fraud, went away, magically went away. I was like, wait a minute. What happened to the Department of Justice and what happened to the law in America? Well, he gave us the silver, so we call it even. Buffett doesn't like the bankers. That's why he lives in Omaha, somewhere in the middle of America. Requests? Questions? Issues? We have one right here. Oh, absolutely. I would rather, people ask me all the time, you can only have one. What would you take? And I love my theta, and I love my cryptos for the future, but I know silver's been price suppressed for 170 years. I'm like, I'll let silver go crazy, then I'll sell all my silver and buy every crypto out there. The silver explosion is going to be a shot heard around the world. It will destroy banks. You guys want to hear request hour. How about a little silver song? Are there any silver investors out there? When is it gonna go? Bix, when's it gonna go? I'm thinking soon. But when it goes, it's gonna go big. Thought I heard the people say, pay me my silver now. Tomorrow's another trading day. Pay me my silver now. Watching the comics, Price is Right. Pay me my silver now. JP Morgan, naked towards the high. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. CFTC, you better shut it down. Pay me my silver now. People rising up in every town. Pay me my silver now. The Gala boys are in the know. Pay me my silver now. Tinfoil hats at the Silver Show. Pay me my silver now. Everybody, pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. Everybody, pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. The sooner the better.